here is my pile of stuff that I have collected, and I'm going to open up to show you what I got. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Bailey and I'm the owner of Goo Goo Goods. So this vlog is just going to be some more market prep and some more just behind the scenes business content. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So first thing on the docket today is I'm going to take these little fabric quarters that I got at Joann's and make little example monograms on them to put on the website to show people kind of like what some monogram options are for when they want embroidery on their diaper bags. So let's set it up. So I really only need like a quarter of this for one of them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like cut out this little corner over here. Also, I only have 2 monograms right now that I am currently offering, so I only really need to use 2 of these colors. So I'm just gonna go with the solid blue and the solid pink, and then I'll save the blue, I guess that's gingham, the blue gingham, for just another one in the future. So got my 2 squares. Now let's hoop them up. Okay, so here's the reveal of this one, and like honestly it looks so good. It's so cute. So yeah, so this is kind of like a more like curly one. The next one is like a fishtail one, so let's go ahead and hoop it and put it on the machine, and then we can compare. So here is the final product. I've got this little curly one and then this fishtail one. I think they both turned out really, really good. So now I just need to figure out how to like maybe frame them and then take their picture for the website. But overall, I think that went really good. And I think that's gonna look really cute on bags. Yeah. So I have been saving up some of the supplies that I bought for the market. And I thought I would do a little haul and show you what I got. So here is my pile of stuff that I have collected, and I'm gonna open up to show you what I got. Okay, so first up, let's see what first up, we've got a bag okay, so first up, I've got this craft paper, and I'm gonna use this to put labels on the chocolate bars. So that's cool. And I guess to follow up that, I got this from Esty for the chocolate bars, and also to put on the bags at the craft fair, like when people are like checking out and they want to put their item in a bag. I got a little custom stamp. I'll open it real quick. All it is just my little logo. And it's just a little hand stamp, so I can use this to stamp on the chocolate bar craft paper and as well as the takeaway bags. Next up, I got, let's see here. These are little craft paper bags. So these are for if someone buys like a vinyl decal at the market, I can just put it in there and put like a little sticker and close it up and it's good to go. Next up we've got, so these are little hooks. They're actually like Christmas stocking hooks, and I'm going to use this to put like little hooks on so that I can maybe put them on the edge of the table. So they go like on the edge of your table, and you put like a little hook here and they can hold some bags at the front of my table, just because I'm not going to have like a ton of room if I'm just having like a 6-foot table space. So I thought that'd be a good way to maximize the front space of my table. And I got this really big bag. In the really big bag, we got some sprinkles. And these are dye-free sprinkles because me and my family, well, I try to be like dye-free with my kids. So I thought if someone else wanted to kind of have like a dye-free option, I was going to put these in the birthday cake chocolate bars that I'm going to make for the market, so that if people want to be dye-free, they can have a fun sprinkle option. That's dye-free. So this big box just has a little box in it. So these are just my brown paper bags that are going to be like my checkout bags that I'm going to stamp. So I'm just going to put these out of the way. Okay, also in this box, I have this little across the body bag, but the little bag like that, because I thought that'd be a good way to have like cash. Instead of having to have like a cash like box or something like that, I could just keep change on myself. And the last couple things in this box, I've got these tablecloths for the table. You've probably seen these before on YouTube, people that have the little pink stretchy tablecloth to go over your table. And then the last thing I got for the market is this little sticker book. I originally got this like big organizer thing from Michael's that I thought would be big enough to hold all of my vinyl decals for the market, but unfortunately it was too small, so that didn't work out. So instead I got this little sticker book that I can just put the decals in, and people can flip through it and see which one they like and then just pick out which ones they want. So yeah, so that's the end of that haul. So let's go ahead and get to stamping some bags. These bags were a little smaller than I thought they were going to be, so I went ahead and did a test of how a sweatshirt would fit in the bags. I decided to go ahead and order some larger ones too. Also, I think I should maybe get a larger stamp in the future as well. I'm about to start working on something that I've actually never done before, and I'm going to try to make an applique shirt. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do it, so I'm pretty confident in how to work on it, so let's just go ahead and try it out. I'm going to be trying this technique I saw when looking up how to do applique, and I'm actually not going to put the stabilizer in until after the hoop is already on the machine. So once the hoop is on the machine, I slid the piece of stabilizer under it in between the hoop and the machine arm. And then the first stitch you do with applique is just a little stitch that shows you where you're going to be putting your fabric down. This is the fabric I chose to do it with. It's a cute little strawberry fabric I got from Joann's, and I also used this Heat and Bond light, and I'll show you what you're going to do with it. I measured the width and the length of each letter so I knew how big I needed to cut my piece of fabric.
We've been up for way too long, but I don't wanna come down. Caught up in a long free fall, you got me off of the ground.
It took me a little bit to figure out how I wanted to lay the fabric on the cutting mat.
For a minute, the plane moves side to side. One way ticket, I want you in my life. Feel a mile high when you're on my side. High up in the sky, cruising through the night. Feel a mile high.
This was actually my first time using all of these little tools. I got it from Amazon, and it is like the cutest thing ever. This cutter and the mat and all the little accessories that come with it, they're so cute.
Hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be.
And also probably because it was my first time doing this, I didn't have the right pressure figured out or placement done really well, so I didn't cut through the fabric the first couple of times, and I didn't go all the way through to the edge.
Living on the prayer that you catch and save me. I was unaware of our elevation till I looked down. All the people look like it's mile high when you're on my side. High up in the sky.
And then I cut out 4 separate pieces for each of the letters. I decided to cut these edges off, but in retrospect, I actually really didn't have to. Then I lined up my Heat and Bond to the back of the fabric pieces and tried to make them roughly the same size. Heat and Bond, I think, is supposed to help with keeping your fabric flat while you're doing the applique and help with keeping the edges from fraying while you're cutting them.
When
ended up making the mistake of cutting my heat and bond a little smaller than I should have. I was trying to make sure it didn't go over the edges, but I ended up making it so I didn't benefit from it keeping the edges neat and clean while trimming them. So that's a lesson I learned for sure.
Lost but not concerned. Till then I'll call at 2:45 and I will wait till we finally meet.
And then all you have to do is iron the heat and bond onto the back of the fabric.
And all those times I would look at your face and we both know we were living in one of the moments that we never forget. I know you well. I know you well. I know you well.
The second stitch in applique, make sure that your fabric is stuck down where you want it to be.
I know you well. Dream of us two, like I do. Of those nights I wish I.
Then you're going to trim your fabric around those stitches as close as you can so that the final stitching covers the edges of the fabric. This took a really long time, and I ended up switching gears for the rest of the shirts and changing the stitching sequence so that I didn't have to keep taking the shirt off the machine. I made it so that all the trimming would be done at the same time instead of in stages. It was really tedious and took a long time, but I thought it was a better method for me.
And all those times
Once all your excess fabric is cut off, you can finish your stitches.
we were living in one of the moments that we never forget. I know you well. I know you well. I know you well. I know you well. Dream of us two, like I do. Of those nights I wish I could go back to.
All that's left to do is to trim your excess stabilizer.
Of us two, like I do. Of those nights I wish I could
And lint roll and cut any jump stitches. I think if I could change one thing about this project, I probably would have used a bigger font so that the strawberry pattern could have had a bigger chance to shine. But there's the final product. I think it looks really cute. I love it. So I'm just going to keep working on these shirts and trying to get them ready to tag. So I just need to finish cutting off all the stabilizer and cutting any jump threads and using like my lint roller and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and start to end this video because I think it's starting to get kind of long. But I want to end it with saying that next Friday, July the 21st, so next Friday, July 21st, the day before my market that I actually have, is going to be my official launch day on my website of the new bags, because they should be coming in this week. So hopefully they do. It's been a long road coming, but that'll be my official launch day and I'll be really excited to put them up. But thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video and if you're looking forward to next week's video, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more small business content. And thanks for watching.